Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Selamat sore, Bapak Ibu. My part of the presentation is to bring you the journey of our projects in launching the first sustainable palm oil production product in Indonesia, which has been developed since 2010 until the launch in the mid of July this year. First of all, I would like to reiterate why in Indonesia, because of course Indonesia is the first producers of palm oil, and now it's also the biggest producers of CSPO in the world, and the fact that Indonesia is also the second biggest consumers of palm oil in the world, second to India. And the objectives is quite clear. We want to propose the first RSPO trademark label product in Indonesian market, and furthermore to encourage local customers to contribute to sustainable development of palm oil in their own country, and to give consumer awareness on responsible consumption. Before I continue to the next slide, I would like to add some information about the steps on how we are progressing on the project. First is that we do market research, qualitative and quantitative. For qualitative research, we mostly do it with our customers throughout our stores in Indonesia. We give them questionnaires, and we also invite them for a focus group discussion. And some of the findings that they found from the research is that quite substantial people, our Carrefour customers, knows about the issues related with palm oil, for example, deforestation, biodiversity, presumably related with orangutans. And one of the things that is also surprised Carrefour is that most of them really aware that palm oil is really related with smallholders. So I think it's quite true that the focus of RSPO for the next future should be on the development of the smallholders. And the second steps after market research is on the identification of partners. We have to identify partners who can work together with us to develop the project and to bring us the product. Because we have to choose, for example, whether it will be segregated or mass balance, and finally segregated is not available, and then we choose mass balance. And then after that, the third step is the development of the product. We have to develop the specification book, trademark application, and also the development of the packaging and store communication. And after that, finally, we launch the product itself. These are the packaging of our product, Carrefour Eco Planet. There is a logo on the 100% Indonesia and also RSPO trademark over there. Unfortunately, we cannot bring the pouches to Singapore because of logistical issues and airline policies. But for you participants from Indonesia, of course, can just go to our stores. It's available in 84 stores, Carrefour stores in Indonesia. You can easily find them. And for the next slide, it's about the launching itself. So on July 16th, 2012, the cooking oil with the RSPO trademark was launched, the first sustainable palm oil in Indonesia, first sustainable palm oil product in Indonesia, and I think it's still the first sustainable cooking oil using RSPO trademark right now, attended by the Indonesian Vice Ministry of Trade, including our suppliers, Musimas, and also Professor Bungaran also was there and gave a very good and encouraging speech in relation to the launch of our product. One of the challenge in relation with the launch, of course, is to increase awareness among customers. In relation to that, we have been doing cooking activities in our stores, with celebrity chef and promoting the product as well. In some instances, we also make some kind of environmental education to the children, together also involved with WWF Indonesia to make sure that this communication on sustainability is not only about cooking oil but others. So as you can see in the pictures, people using puppeteers explaining to the children about sustainability. And you can see on the right side of the picture, there's a display of our product which are available in 84 of our stores throughout Indonesia. And for RSPO members who are residents in Indonesia, can follow my path and become a loyal customer of the first RSPO cooking oil, which is available in the market, of course. I'm sure that as Indonesia is the biggest supplier of CSPO, in the long run, probably we can be, or Indonesia can be, the biggest country which has consumer awareness on certified palm oil. And go to the next page. This is my last slide. So this is the challenges that we are facing related with our projects in using the RSPO trademark. As you know, Carrefour has been using RSPO trademark not only for the cooking oil that we launched in Indonesia, because we also have been using RSPO trademark in some of our private label product in French. So in French, we have around 12 Carrefour brand products which has RSPO trademark, and they are now available outside showcase at the RSPO stand. So you can see later what kind of products that we have related that are using RSPO trademark. First of all, on the consumer point of view related with traceability. According to our assessment, physical traceability of palm oil is the one that is understood by the customer. For cooking oil, it does not matter because 100% of cooking oil made from palm oil, of course, so it doesn't really matter with cooking oil. But some other products, it's an issue. For them, IP or segregated palm oil is what you call it, really obvious, can be seen compared to other. And then in terms of communication, also related with consumer point of view, first we think that a broader communication on RSPO is needed, because every time we promote the cooking oil, for example, in Indonesia, and we said that, oh, we are using RSPO trademark, is environmental friendly, and then they will ask, what is RSPO? And of course we can explain to them, but in this sense, Carrefour cannot do it alone, and probably in the next future we can collaborate together with other stakeholders, RSPO Secretariat, probably other NGOs, to continue the awareness for customers related with this trademark. And another thing related with communication is that, which also has been mentioned by Mr. Chandran previously, that in France, for example, we think that we need special communication on palm oil, but not really related with environmental issues, for example, but focus more on healthiness, nutrition facts, because in France, for example, palm oil is perceived unhealthy because of more saturated oil compared to others. Of course, we can have a debate on this, but we need more communication on this aspect, other than communicating RSPO only on environmental aspects of the customer point of view. Another thing related with consumer point of view is the use of trademark is not really appropriate for producers containing small quantity of palm oil. And another one on the supplier's point of view. For your information, Carrefour, in all of their operations throughout the world, most of our suppliers, for Indonesia, for example, 70% of them are SME, small medium enterprises. They are the ones who develop our Carrefour brand products. And for them, using small volumes of palm oil, the cost and time invested is quite challenging. So probably it can be follow up to make sure that these challenges are addressed. I was chairing the preparatory cluster session 9 yesterday about e-trace and also on green palm, and probably this can be linked with the e-trace system and green palm system. So these are the final presentation on our projects related with trademark and challenges of what we have been doing throughout our operation in the world, especially in France with the trademark, and of course with the last product that we have launched in Indonesia, our EcoPlanet cooking oil product. Thank you.